stripping shit out and rebuilding it is what I fucking love to do. Love it. Love it. Fucking love it. There's that fucking fly. That fly is back. That fly from yesterday. I don't think I'm going to be able to twat him though. Channel Jackie Chan. Oh, I fucking got him. I fucking got him. So, fucking car. Pain in the ass. So, on the last video, if I put it in, you will remember that me thingy went square. Focus, don't manual focus, autofocus, there we are. So you remember that me, my flange went flat, it was warped. So I've managed to file it all down, get it nice and perfect on, no fucking movement in it. Nice and fucking square. Yeah boy, that's fixed. If you've been watching my Instagram, you'll see I had loads of problems with wastegates. This is my first one, if it finally fucking focuses, there we are. This was my first one that I got off Ash, that there is nothing wrong with, apart from it needs a new firing that's inside of there. So if you want a wastegate, half price, and you want to just buy a firing for a tenner or whatever, or contact the people that sell them on eBay, they'll probably sell you a new firing. But there's nothing wrong with that, and I'll leave a 10 psi spring in, so that's a 44. These are your clamps that you get with the copies. All you have to do, grind down them faces there, because they're about that thick. When you get them, you got to grind all that off so that they clamp down tight. And then what I've done to stop the mega wobble that they have, I've just knocked them pins out there and then just put 2 washers in. This one right here has my 10 psi spring in. And to check that you've got 10 psi, you need to stick an airline in the bottom like so. So you want the preload to start opening. See it opening there at about 7. And then you want it fully open at 10. Well, I do anyway, because I'm running a 10 psi spring. Turn that off, knock that down, wind it off. That is literally how you check your preload on a wastegate. I flattened down the exhaust, the screamer pipe as well, the V-band. All it is, Matt, he was rushing to get all my sidewinder out for me, and so we forgot to square everything off, which is a ball ache. And I'm glad that I got it all together and then started leak testing some, because I was using just leak detector spray that you can, it's just soapy water. I was just spraying it all over everything, seeing where the leaks were, and I had some leaks on the exhaust side. Now this will sit square. A nice fake tile wastegate, 10 psi spring in, everything's in, airline fittings on them there, everything's tight. I've double checked everything, I've sealed everything up with best sealant in the world. Brake and airline PCFE, it's fucking mint. It's the best stuff. It just withstands heat, everything. So put that on your threads every time, and it's the best. It's the best stuff, and it's about £2 a bottle, something like that. Well, probably not. About 5 or 6 quid or something, I don't know. So I'm gonna bodge this on. So today I wanted to get my bonnet on and cut, but I've just not had time. I haven't even had time to get my clamps on, so I'm gonna have to spend another fucking day doing this shit, so, which I am not best pleased about. But tomorrow night I should have it all done. It was like a whole hour just to file that, and I was using a block of wood and my fucking arms were killing me, and I was like, that was the worst. I was sweaty, my boobs were hurting, everything was fucking aching. So figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get an air filter in there. So really what I need is a 90 for that, so I can stand that up and the 90 goes straight in it, or I can turn it upside down. It doesn't matter which way that goes now, because it's all preset. What you gotta make sure, what you do with these wastegates, there's a little skirt inside there. You're gonna make sure that you get it all pushed in, so you don't squash it, otherwise you'll tear it. So there is a lot of these that I have got from China. As soon as you take them apart, they are already pre-squashed. It's just worth doing it properly. See, on that other wastegate, that black one I had, this is all you need to get. You just need to get yourself, it's a firing ring, 44mm firing ring. Is how you plumb your wastegate up. Don't know if I mentioned this last time anyway. Positive pressure from the turbo into a T-piece, so into your right hand side of your solenoid here, that should be closed. So if you blow through it, there should be nothing coming out of it. Other side of your solenoid, if you blow through that, it'll come out the vent in the middle. So that one's to go to the top of your wastegate to see you. And then your T-piece off your boost pressure, straight to the bottom of your wastegate there. And that's it. That is it. That's how you wire up. That's how you plumb up your wastegate. There you are. Good job, Stu, good job, good job. 6mm airline in the turbo there. 6mm airline on the wastegate. All I'm gonna do is bend them down, probably run them down with that loom there, down there, and then I'll just mount it down here somewhere in all this mess. Because this isn't all permanent. When I do finally get time to rip this engine out, I'm gonna redo the whole thing, because if there is nothing you have not learned from me, stripping shit out and rebuilding it is what I fucking love to do. Love it, love it. Fucking love it. A strip down in the future sometime. For the time being, just want to get it in, and get it done. So I put a little screen over the turbo because I just can't fit an air filter in. Ta-da! It's all done. Everything's done apart from the actual wiring I've got left to do here that I'll do tomorrow. That and stick me light wiring back on, and luckily it will reach. I don't have to extend it, or I really can't be arsed extending it, so it's just going to stay like that for the time being. But everything is on. Hopefully this is nice and sealed now. Whack 2 positives on, put my headlight wiring back in, fill it with oil, change my frigging oil sump plug because it's pissed all the oil out of the engine onto the floor because it's really shit. Oh, and cut the bonnet. Get all the bonnet cut so that I can have some boost in it. I might just trim that tiny bit of plastic off there, this bit here. All my boost pipes are in, nice and solid now. So, like I said, I will be replacing them with stainless. This is just to get me on fucking road. I just made sure that it does mist down there. Right, it's gone midnight. I've only got a few bits to do now, and then I can get it MOT'd Saturday, put my bumper all back on. People never know it's a turboed boost. Oh yeah. So that was me just doing bits. I just can't wait to drive it. I can't wait to see the fucking flames out the bonnet, like wicked, can't wait. Can't wait. I'll tell you something, it's not as loud as you think. When it's on tick over, you can barely hear that it's actually got an exhaust coming out of the bonnet. Obviously on full chat might be a different fucking story. I've been Stu, been a while since we've done videos. I've got a new fucking camera now, so I will try and get, when I go shows and stuff, to get some videos and stuff, because this camera is fucking mint, or I hope it's mint anyway. I hope when I go to edit it later, and I hope it's really clear and really switched up like the quality wise, because my quality was shocking with that other camera, just because I didn't know how to set it up. But I am on automatic with this one. I'm just rambling. Right, I've been Stu, Tyco Civic is soon to be on the road, and I will be doing a video on all the parts, so a budget build and this Sidewinder build. So I'll do a sit down video where I go through everything and how much it all cost and shit, and because I know Teguo now are doing a turbo kit that's like fucking £5 grand, not even fitted, £5 grand not fitted, with a clutch and something else, which is good if you don't build stuff, like, but if you're quite nifty with hands-on stuff, then there's no need. Like, I know Teguo sponsor me and Johnny's Dead Sound, but there is no need to go to these companies and build and pay for them to build you this stuff. You can build it yourself. It's all about doing it yourself, and that's what I'm here for. So I'm Stu. My arm's aching. I'll see you in a bit.